Okay, so we're headed out to a little trail. I thought it might be nice. It's a nice day. I'm off. I'm home alone, bored and lonely. Sick of the Xbox, you know, nothing good's out. So I thought I might go down a little trail, Bayou and see what kind of stuff we can find. Probably nothing, to be honest with you, because a lot of people come down here for some reason. It's like a weird hippie hangout. But I thought we might go down there and hang out a little bit, see if we can find some little guys to check out, some snakes, lizards, whatever. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. We're about to be there now, just a little bit. It's kind of like a swampy kind of place, so there's all kind of stuff that I'll get to show you guys. Lots of carnivorous plants, stuff like that. And probably nothing else, to be honest with you, but we'll see. Okay, so we're here at the start of the trail, and I'll be honest, I'll be really embarrassed if anybody sees me doing this. This is like my first ever out of the house video. And the place isn't as busy as I thought it would be. People are still showing up behind me though, so I'm gonna try and skedaddle on up out of here. I thought about turning this into like maybe a part 1, part 2, part 3 video, because there's really kind of 3 different sections here. There's like the concrete trail that kind of just takes you through like the woods, kind of just looks like that. There's like this swampy trail that takes you back into like the swamp. I know, couldn't have guessed that. And then there's like a kind of in-between trail that takes you to like the big open lake river kind of thing that's here. So I've really only ever been through the swamp part, so who knows. It's like a 1.5 miles or 2, so I guess we'll just see how far I'll go till I get tired. I think I will make a part 1, 2, and 3 just because I have nothing else to do today. So I guess we'll take the forest trail first. I've walked by 2 people. One lady kind of caught me finishing the video, and she like snatched her dog away from me. I think she thought I was talking to myself, which I guess I kind of am. And then 2 mean old snowbirds just walked by and gave me a death look as this old lady was pushing her poodle in a stroller. So that's always nice. I've never been down this way, so this will be a new adventure for the both of us. If I find anything, I'll stop and be like, oh, this right here is a blah, 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 blah. And fun fact about this is blah, 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 blah. Or I'll try past like 5 people since I've been out here. And every time I'll be like, hey, how's it going? What's up? Give them a little head nod. And all these people just keep straight up like ignoring me. Like they'll look at me and then look away. I'm like, okay. So that's how this is going so far. Really, really great time out here on the trails today. Bunch of dickheads. Oh, look, here's our first carnivorous plant. Some little, oh, that's too close. Some little sundews. Not very big. They're probably like, you know, like a thumbprint size. They do get a lot bigger. Well, not a lot bigger. They get a little bit bigger than this. But they're a kind of fun carnivorous plant that I do own myself. Sorry I got so many videos of nothing so far. It's just kind of pretty out here, you know. Just kind of want to take it in a little bit. Here's a little creek we're kind of running down a little bit. And there's some more sundews down there, and just nothing really too exciting. And a little nice thing about the sundews, if you are into like house plants or anything like that, and you get those little fungus gnats or any kind of like little bug that finds its way into your dirt and flies around your house. If you get some sundews, they're a really nice natural way to kind of take care of that problem. They eat them, it's nice. They look pretty. They get these really, really long, tall flowers on them. It's pretty nice, honestly. I like them a lot. They come in a few different colors. There's a few different varieties. So I'll come back if I find anything. I probably won't, though. Just more old people and puppies and strollers. Okay, the first old people that were actually nice just walked by. That's why I'm talking kind of quiet. I don't want them to hear me and think I'm crazy. But we got our first, or our second carnivorous plant, our first pitcher plant that's out here. There's one right there. We're going through a bit of a, not a drought, but most of this is usually underwater. Like how it kind of holds water right there. It's a little stagnant. It's usually pretty high. That's why we're up on a dock. Not high, but you get what I'm saying. There's more water than this. And these are our first little pitcher plants on this side. There's also something cool I wanted to show you right there. That right there might not be too special. Right there. That is a nice little, I don't remember the actual name. I just know them as swamp crickets. But if you actually, I guess I could find a picture of them probably, maybe. I think they're really pretty. Most people don't. They're really kind of like they're some more pitcher plants. They get a lot more like dark green than what they are right now. How that's kind of like a bright green. They get a lot more dark in their flowers. It's just really dark, kind of like brownish red, purplish brown red. You know, like a maroon, I guess. I think that's the right color. Yeah, so I like those a lot. They're pretty nice. They're starting to come into bloom now that we're getting out of winter and heading into summer. And that right there looks like some fresh. I don't really want to go down there. It's wet and nasty, but you can't really see it at all. Oh, I guess you can. Yeah, look at that. Those are some nice little baby pitcher plants starting to come up out of the ground. Right there. So they're coming back. They're starting to come back. I was really kind of impressed in that zoom. Shout out iPhone. Thought they sucked. There is kind of what I'm talking about. Hold on, I'll show you in just a second. There's some more pitcher plants and another swamp orchid right there. But right there, that little flower right there. It's not coming off of a sundew, but that's kind of what they look like. How they stay really low to the ground, and then the stalk comes way up. They actually get a few really small flowers on it instead of one small flower like that. And I'm actually surprised that there's so many little pitcher plants out here. Oh, I lost it. Hold on. There we go. There's some more. There's a bunch of them out here. I'm surprised. There's so many little ones just popping up. I guess spring really is coming. That right there, there's a fun little thing for you. If you ever see little mounds like that with a bunch of little balls of like dirt, it's actually crawfish dens. And they'll dig down at the ground if there's not enough water for them, and they'll just hang out in there until the rain comes back. Over here is what I'm talking about. It's usually more like this, how there's a lot more like water. Pitcher plants like that a lot more. There's just a bunch of them in there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but all those little stalks like that, all those little stalks everywhere, a bunch of like little pitcher plants. I don't remember the actual name of them. I don't think they're trumpet pitchers. I'm sure there'll be a sign somewhere. I'll be a fake. Oh, there's a nice big one. He's just kind of dead though. I'll be your fakey fake pretender guide. Like I know what I'm talking about, but I actually have no idea. So that's pretty much all there is for here. That water's really kind of nasty. You can tell if the trail gets used a lot by like ATVs and four-wheelers and stuff like that when it gets all kind of nasty like that. Not to say that it doesn't happen entirely in nature. I'm not saying that that's all like oil and stuff, but lots of little gross bacteria and a whole lot of unnatural stuff. And there's a lot more pitcher plants. I'm surprised. They're really coming back. There's just nothing but pitcher plants right there. It's kind of hard to see. So forgive my poor iPhone. But there's a big old wood bee. That's pretty much all this is so far. We're getting down to the forest. When I say forest, none of this is really like a forest. It's all pretty much a swamp. But you know, I think it's nice. I think it's nice and pretty. And oh, we can see the end of the lake down there. I know I said this was the forest route. It all kind of leads to the lake, but it's right here just takes you to like a dock that goes out into the water. There's no really like trails around it. On the other trail, you get to go right down to like the bank, and it like makes the loop all the way around, which I'm not gonna do because I think it's like 8 miles or something like that. Oh, I'm about to burp. No, I lost it. So yeah, I'll get back to you when we get down there. Maybe see if we find anything else pretty. Titty. The thing that I want to tell you that I forgot about is why all this looks so like kind of dead and just crappy looking. There's a lot of dead debris. It's when the water fills up here, it kind of washes all down. And that's what all this is. It's all a bunch of washout headed down to the lake down there. That will be in just a second if I keep getting distracted by little signs that say titty. We didn't get to see more stuff. I really thought there'd be you know, like a snake or two running around. I'm sure we'll find one eventually. Just haven't found anything on this trail here, so that's a shame. I couldn't find any stuff for you guys. Really wanted to talk about some kind of. Oh, look at that! That was our first find of the day. I think that's a. I was gonna say Miller Lite, but it's all just corroded and too old to tell. That's the problem with these beer can species. They're once they're in the wild, their natural colors don't really pop through, so it's kind of hard to distinguish them. Wrong one. But here's the lake I was talking about. Or the Bayou, I guess. Sorry. It's really a kind of windy day. I hope it's not too hard to hear me. But the trail I'm talking about puts you out over there, and then you can just kind of walk around it. But yeah, this kind of sucks. We didn't get to see anything. Maybe we'll find an alligator or a turtle or something out here. Even though this is a bayou, it's still mostly fresh water. There's not a whole lot of salt water, so dang, it's windy. So every now and again, you'll find an alligator that popped up in here. Great shot. What is this? The bald eagle. Yeah, this is pretty underwhelming. There's I didn't find anything to show you guys. That's a real shame. So sorry about my my fake nature skills. This is what it looks like once you get out to the dock and make a full 360. It's the trail that takes you back, and here's the bayou. Pretty windy out here today. It's usually really calm because it's not really like a flowing water source, so you can't really see any kind of movement like this unless it's really windy out today. So yeah. Failure part 1. Find anything. Maybe I'll find something on the way. Just got off the boardwalk. That's where we came back from the lake, and now we're headed down this forest trail. See, I'm not a complete liar. We're getting out of the swamp and we're headed more into the forest. It's underwater most of the time, so you know, whatever that might be. I think that's a swamp, but you know, what do I know? I'm getting pretty desperate, honestly, trying to find something to put on the video that's alive, besides some dead or dying pitcher plants. So I think maybe I might, if I find like a log or something, I might do some flipping, see if I can find like a few, you know, just literally anything, dude. I'm not asking to see Bigfoot out here, just something, you know, a little skink, a little snake, a little whatever, and maybe I'll be able to teach you guys something. Or maybe I won't know what I'm talking about, and you guys will be like, "Oh, idiot, this is a blah, blah, blah." So, we'll see how that goes. Just a whole lot of nothing so far. Decisions. More forest trail that way, or more swampy trail this way. Probably gonna find a whole lot of nothing. And, oh. Lucky me. Almost got that one. So, I'm really just kind of walk around until I find something, if I find anything. If not, that'll really put a damper on my day. I don't got the right shoes for this, so if this is too swampy, we're going back the other way. Sorry. That looks like it heads down back to the water. And this way looks like it probably also heads back down to the water. Oh, nice sloshy slush I'm walking through. Oh, check that out. Our first little deer track. You can kind of tell. It's like that. It's really kind of not really showing up too well on the camera, but I promise that's what that is. I know what I'm talking about. I swear. Like there's a bunch of them coming through here. Maybe we'll get lucky and see. Ooh, and see a deer or something. Probably not though. So we'll see. I guess we won't. See. Honestly, this is not super fresh, but they're out here somewhere. Lots of deer trails. No, I swear it's not a dog or something. Gross. Okay, so I'll get back to you if I find something. Little crawfish holes out here. This one's pretty fresh. I don't really want to dig them up though. Seems like it'd be rude. So I won't do that. Yeah, just lots of little crawfish holes. Still nothing though, so sad times. Hey, we found something, sorta. We found a different kind of pitcher plant, much more low-lying. They stay really kind of like short and fat like that, and they kind of go oblong. No, oblong was it? Diagonal. Anyway, just forget I said that. Nice little pitcher plant here. See if we can get him to do something. Nope. But I haven't found shit, and I'm getting really kind of. Ooh, there's another one. Ooh, gross. That was a little bit bigger. A little healthier looking too. Let's get that dead out the way for you, bud. And yeah. I'm getting really kind of fed up and not finding shit. So I'm gonna go back the other way. Usually have more luck. Ooh, look at that! One of the swamp orchids is blooming. Maybe this isn't so bad after all. I think they're pretty. I don't care what anybody says. But this is more nothing. So, and it gets a little more swampy. So I don't really want to get my socks too wet. So I think I'm gonna turn back and maybe. Man, I didn't find shit. This sucks. Here we have our first living creature, an itty bitty little frog. Oh, there he is. Nope, come back. Nope. Hold on, shit. Alright, I got him. Shit, I don't got him. Come back. Oh, now I lost him. Hello, frog. God damn it. No, I don't see shit. He's gone. I lost him. Hello. Are you down in the muck? Walks up on me like this. Bent over looking for a frog. Well, that really sucked. That makes me sad. Had him and then lost him. There'll be more in the swamp though, so that's something to look forward to, maybe. I keep saying maybe because this is not going well at all. Sad times on the trail. Almost fell over into the water. This sucks. No, let's see. Maybe there's some more. No, I don't see nothing. Well, that sucks. I'm looking real dumb right now on these phone posits. I'm out here in the swamp, but I finally redeemed myself with a little, got my frog man back. I don't got anything to put him in, so you're just gonna have to believe me here. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh. Look at that. If it would focus. Not such a bad looking little frog, huh? It's got a nice little red stripe on it. Very, very pretty. So we redeemed ourselves. This is the same kind from earlier, similar size. I'd be lying to you if I said I knew what kind of frog this was. Man, if it would focus on it. Ooh, that's not. Oh, that's worse. Yeah, he's not a bad looking little guy. His eyes are really crisp, man. Sorry about this camera work. I'm looking at the frog. Not a bad looking little guy. He's nice and pretty. I guess they hang out here in the swamp. They're pretty common back there in the swamp. There's some. Oh no. Focus. There's some more pitcher plants. We're really getting out here. I should not have come out here, but we are. And then, well, there he goes. Right on top of that little leaf. Tell you, Mr. Frogman. Thanks for making this video a little less terrible. And I'm gonna continue my. Man, I should not be going down here. I figured nobody would be down here, so maybe I could find some more nature. Ooh. I didn't want to wear my work shoes because I thought I'd look goofy out here in these like dirty little boots with my floating gator pants and just like a t-shirt on. So far this is not ideal, to be honest with you. I was really kind of going for like a nice here's a whatever kind of snake, and here's a lizard, and here's blah 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 blah. Well, this is not going well, dude. This video sucks. I can't find anything. I look like a total dummy. And now I'm out here in the swamp in my white shoes. They're really old and dirty though, so any of the sneakerheads don't give me any problems, man. Oh, I don't want to go down there. I'm not gonna find anything, but I feel like I can't stop now. Well, again, nothing that's alive, but we got a little raccoon track here. You can see his little thingies. And also that happened. So that's fun. Really, that's all there is to show for. It's just a little track. I don't think I'm gonna find anything. This really kind of sucks. Okay, this is the end of the trail for us. I'm not going through there. It just kind of leads down to the water, and it's just gonna get wetter and wetter. That's what she said. Just kidding. Never heard that. And yeah, man. This sucks. I haven't found anything, and now I gotta go all the way back. This sucks, dude. I was really hoping for something. I found a possum track and some deer tracks, and we saw some frogs, but not even like cool frogs, dude. Just like little tiny frogs. So, making my way back, one step at a time. One careful step at a time. That's a pretty big sun, dude. Look at that. There's something, I guess. They get a little bit bigger. That's compared to the finger. Kind of hard to see. I'm still still practicing this whole video making thing. So, forgive me, cause this shit sucks, dude. I walked another half mile or so, and this just kind of goes to the road. So I don't think I'll be seeing anything here. Oh God, there's another trail. That goes down to a fence. Nature. Sorta. Now I gotta make the... This sucks, dude. I was really hoping to, be Mr. Adventure Man. Here's a turtle, here's a snake, here's a... whatever. So I hope this didn't suck too bad. Maybe thought the trees were pretty. Because everything else sucked. So... My bad. There's a bunch of these little yellow birds around. I don't know what kind of bird they are, but they're really the only other living thing I've seen besides old people and a frog.